Hello and welcome to this video review of Castillo Gold, Puerto Rican rum. This is from Ron de Castillo Isilla, Cantaño, Puerto Rico. It's a Bacardi brand these days. Did some research on this. The trademark was acquired for Castillo rums in 1914. At some point, probably after the Cuban Communist Revolution in 1959, when Bacardi moved their operations to Puerto Rico, this came under the control of Bacardi. But I couldn't find out anything else about the Castillo. I just know it's a brand that's been on the market since 1914. All right, at least for the U.S. Well, let's see, Puerto Rico was a U.S. territory in 1914. Yeah, so it would have been that year. All right. Kind of basic product, I guess. Bought this very cheaply, $6.99 for a 1 liter bottle, which is unusually low, really. This was bottled on the 351st day of 2018 in Jacksonville, Florida, I think. I know that's where the Bacardi rums are bottled. All it says is distilled in Puerto Rico, produced by, like I said, the Ron de Castillo Isilla, Puerto Rico. Doesn't say anything about bottling. Okay, well, maybe it's not bottled in Jacksonville like the Bacardi, but I'd be shocked if it wasn't, really. All right. So it's got a castle because that's what it means, castle rum. All right. From the old Spanish colony of Puerto Rico, rich coast. Is this going to be as good as the Bacardi Gold? I really don't know. I don't know at all. I've never had it. I've seen no video reviews for it. I've seen no written reviews, so I'm going in cold. Very excited, interested. It's warming up out here. The sun is a little bit too high up, about 84-degree angle there, but hopefully the lighting's not too much shadowy. Yeah, it's light gold. No shock there. 40% alcohol. Age, don't know. Is it colored? Don't know. No difference with the direct light shining through it. No. This looks like a very light-bodied gold rum. Let's check it out. Nice little alcohol legs. First thing I notice is strong alcohol. It's 40% alcohol and it's living up to that every bit. It's not offensive, but it's not, a lot of these, like the Bacardi, I noticed the first thing I picked up was the sugar cane, the sugar of whatever format, light molasses, whatever. Here I'm just picking up, yeah, the alcohol with a background of the light molasses. Yeah, it's a budget product. You normally see it on the low shelf. The bottom or near the bottom shelf. Oh, well, whatever, it's okay. It's dry. If you're worried about a rum being too sweet, this might be a good one because it's so dry. It's pretty boozy in the flavor, though. Now, with these budget brands, like with the blended American whiskeys, they'll come across so much like antiseptic, like grain alcohol, just like you went to the doctor's office and there's this antiseptic aroma everywhere. And this one does have those characteristics. I'd be curious to put this up against the Bacardi Gold, the only other gold I ever had. Only regular gold, I'm sorry. Because I did do the Bacardi Reserva Diaz, Gran Reserva Diaz, and the Reserva Ocho, the 8-year and the 10-year. Those are much better, but then they're much more expensive. It's kind of like some grain stalk, like the stalk of the sugar cane without the sugar part, you know, just like because sugar cane is a huge grass. It's a type of grass. And it's got that grassy flavor. I can't explain that. Body's light to medium, more toward light. The finish is moderate. It lingers around a little bit. I think I'll be able to tell this apart from the Bacardi Gold and a blind taste test. I'm very careful about saying that these days because I get it wrong sometimes. You think you're gonna get it right, then you don't. But I think in this case I would because of the component difference. Meaning this, the Bacardi Gold, very sugar oriented. This one is very booze, alcohol content oriented. You'd never fool yourself thinking it's not too alcoholic though, or boozy, people will say in reviews. That's right up front. Now how would I score it? Well, I think for $6.99 a liter, it's worth it. It's worth it for that. Just some curiosity piece. I do see it around. People are buying it, probably for mixed drinks. Almost certainly that's the case. Guess I'd go with give it one more little sip. Give it a score. Now I ridicule other people for writing reviews where they'll say like things taste like wallpaper glue. But I can remember back in like the mid-1970s, that was a big thing. People were putting wallpaper on their walls. I like wallpaper, but it tends to peel off, you know, over the time. It doesn't look good. But you would smell that glue. It's like a strong odor, like an industrial odor. And this has that industrial character of like the paint thinner, yeah. The alcohol, which breaks down the paint. I think that's what it is. Something harsh. It's kind of harsh, almost very harsh, but it's got character. Don't know about good character. I said I was gonna take one more sip and give it a score. I'm having a little trouble. I guess. You know what some of this is coming through that's throwing me? It's wood, but it's not charred. It's a little barrel. There's a little barrel, but you don't really pick up just the faintest whiff of it, char. So it's almost like a naked white oak without the char. Do they have char? I don't know. Guess it's go to C+. It's average. It's about a 78 out of 100. I wouldn't buy it again. I'm not sorry I bought it. I don't regret it for the price. But I wouldn't say this is a good rum. No. It's not a good product in my opinion at this time. Now when I do follow-up reviews, sometimes I'll change my score. Never meaning to do that. And people will say, well, in 2012 you scored at this, and now in 2019 you scored at that. So what happened? I say, well, I don't know. It was a long time ago, and I wasn't really even dwelling on the previous score. So I like to call things as I'm seeing it at that particular time. And at this time, I'm going to say C+. It's average. It seems to fit what I paid for. So thanks for watching this video production, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.